Welcome back to Puerto Rico Life. My name is Jeffrey Holst, and I am super excited to share with you that I have been working on the Spanish alphabet, just like I promised. I have another Spanish lesson today, but I've been working on the Spanish alphabet in my spare time. So now, please forgive me in advance if I mispronounce some of these or I forget some of them. But here's the progress that I have made. And the reason I'm sharing this with you all is because of my pending potential move to San Juan, Puerto Rico. If I decide to live in Puerto Rico, I would like to be able to speak as much Spanish as possible. And as I mentioned in a previous video, like the one I did on the learning of the vowels, which just a quick refresher for me more than for you is obviously A, E, I, O, and U, and they are pronounced like this. A, no, excuse me, that's wrong. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. Now, if you were to say those with like another letter, say like L, it would be, and what we would say is con ella, right? Like with L. Trying to learn Spanish as we go here. So it would be la, or la, or man, I'm doing terrible. La, le, li, lo, lu. So la, L-A, or ella, a, right? Ella, a, la, ella, a, which is L-E, right? So that's la, la. Geez, I'm really bad at the pronunciation, but see, the reason I'm sharing this with you is it's painful. It makes me feel stupid, dumb in the brain, but I know I'm not dumb in the brain, for crying out loud. I'm a lawyer. I've went to school forever. I can learn this stuff and I speak English. So we'll circle back. La, le, li, lo, lu. So L-A, ella, ella, right? L-A, la, L-E, ella, a, L-E is lay, right? And then L-I, which is L-E, which is li, okay? And then L-O, which is L-O, which is easy, is low. So L-O, low. And then the last one, which is L-U, which is Ella-U, which is lu, Ella-U. So that's the refresher on the Spanish vowels. And by the way, if you're watching my channel just to learn about moving to Puerto Rico, feel free to skip the Spanish language ones. This is just a little, it's part of the process for me to learn about Spanish and the Spanish language. So the more I learn, the easier it will be when I get to San Juan for my Caribbean life. So I'm very excited about the future of living in San Juan. But anyway, so without further ado, here is where I'm at on the alphabet. So we'll start with A and we will continue to Z, also known as Zeta. So we will start with E. All right, so A, that's A. A, by, say, de, A, Effa, H, H. I think it's something like that. Acha, it's Acha. I'm pretty sure it's Acha, E. And by the way, feel free to correct me in the comments and tell me I'm dumb. Acha, E, Jota, Ka, Ella, Emma, Enna. Now, there's an N with a little squiggly line over the top. Not sure what that is, but I think it's pronounced Enya, right? Something like that. And then O, Pa, Ku, Era, Eri. Era, it's one of those I think it's era, it's R, and so we'll have to verify that. And I'll do this video again one more time when I got a little bit more clarity on that. And I'm also going to tag a little Spanish alphabet song in the show notes, and I'll make a recommendation that you go check that out because that has been very helpful to me. So era, so R, and then we have ese, te, u, uve, W, X, Y, Zeta. So that is the Spanish alphabet. And I am Jeffrey Holst, learning Spanish from the very beginning as an adult, never having spoke any language but English. And I am doing this and highly motivated to do this because I want to move to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I would like to be able to communicate on the streets while I'm there. So hopefully 6 months from now, if you're watching this video and you give me a call, we can have a conversation in Spanish, even if I'm not that great at it. But yes, so I will also put in the show notes or the video notes here, the information about Italki. Italki is a website where I am taking Spanish language classes, and I will put a link to my referral code, which if you buy $20 in credits for the language classes, it doesn't even have to be Spanish, it can be any language, one-on-one tutoring with native speakers all around the world. I mean, you want to learn Swahili or Mandarin, those are on there as well. I think probably, Welsh, whatever, all of these different places. But anyway, so you want to learn a language, buy $20 in credits, you get $10 in free credits. I also get $10 in free credits, which is really handy for me because I am spending a fair amount of money because I'm trying to get native Spanish speakers in Puerto Rico to teach me. It's actually cheaper to get like a South American or Central American teacher, but I figured might as well get someone who is in Puerto Rico. Maybe I'll make a friend, but even if I don't make a friend, at least I'll know that that person will have the right accent and the right slang and stuff like that as we build up to a more conversational level. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back later this week. Today is April 9th. I'll be back later this week. So it's Friday, April 9th. I'll be back later this week, probably Saturday or Sunday. So either tomorrow or the next day, with a video updating you on the process of my move and what I'm thinking about. And an update about when I will be visiting San Juan next and what I plan to do while I'm there. So that should be very exciting. So if you are following along for the Spanish language only, this is it. But if you're following along to learn more about the process of moving to Puerto Rico and what it takes as a US citizen to move, and just a quick refresher, as a US citizen, because it is part of the greater American empire, if you will. I don't know what they call it, but it's a territory of the United States. And as a result, you can move freely to Puerto Rico without any kind of visa or immigration requirements as a US citizen, because you have to be a US citizen to live in Puerto Rico, visa free. And so anyway, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend.